Hi everyone and welcome back to another video here on Jurassic Collectibles. And today, as you can see, we are taking a look at the Isla Sorna Velociraptor Encounter Pack HL914-9564. This is an Amazon Jurassic World exclusive. So you can see it has got the Amazon US Survival Instincts packaging. On the back it has the original address which it shipped from. Then on one side you have all of the legal information that we usually see on Mattel toys. And when we open this one up, we're greeted with some texture lines like they use across a lot of the packaging language. And then this really quite surreal Hammond Collection box. So it's a faux Hammond Collection box on the inside. You can see the Jurassic Park 30th anniversary logo. We can see that in there we have got Alan Grant and the Velociraptor. You've got the logo just there. And up on the top you get this sort of fake packaging for the Hammond Collection. So if I just fold that down so you can see it, you can see we get that fake packaging. You get a little bio like you would on any Hammond Collection figure that says, while surrounded by the Velociraptor pack, Dr. Alan Grant decodes the pack's behaviour and helps return the stolen eggs in order to escape a treacherous situation. And we have the Hammond Collection logo there. I do wonder if you could reverse fold this box to make a Hammond Collection box. That is something I'm quite curious about. As you can see just there, the inner tray that we have, which looks really, really great. This then just comes out and you can see there we have the figures on show. So we get Alan Grant, we get the female Jurassic Park 3 Velociraptor, and then a handful of accessories as well. So let's remove these from their cardboard prison and get these figures out of the packaging. Now this is a 2-pack that I've been really excited for. I think the Hammond Collection actually has so much potential for cool 2-packs. I mean, obviously we're starting here with one based on Jurassic Park 3, which feels like a nice little almost homage to people who missed out on the Legacy Collection 2-pack, which they did with this version of Grant. Really hard to track down. I know only a few people were ever able to get their hands on that one. So this really feels like Mattel saying, hey look, we know that the last one we did was hard for you to get, so here's a slightly easier way for you to get these two characters in a new and unique format. You can see the Velociraptor just there, looks fantastic. Grant is actually probably the most exciting one for me out of this. Grant is one of my favourite Jurassic characters of all time. I don't really think that's a surprise for anyone. But what I really love specifically about this version of Grant is the accessories that he includes. So he includes a rework. Let's just press him out here. He includes a rework of the accessories that came with that original Legacy Collection version, which is really, really cool. So if we pop them out, we'll take a closer look at the accessories here first. And then we'll get the accessories on Grant and take a look at these figures. So just to take a quick look at the accessories first, we do get a couple of spare hands for Grant. We'll get those in focus here. They should come into focus in a second. There we go. You can see hands that are quite clearly designed to hold the eggs. We also then get a couple of these little dinosaur eggs. As you can see just there, really hard to show on camera, but there is, as you can kind of make out there, or actually that's quite a sharp look, I'm quite impressed with that. You can see there is little sort of specks on them. And then the way this works is we get this bag, so you can see there is a ton of nice texture work on this bag. that really nice solid strap just there. And this is the bag that Billy Brennan puts the eggs in Jurassic Park 3. So we can unlatch it, as you can see there. And there's 2 slots inside, so we can just put the 2 eggs inside the bag like so. And as you can see, they're a little bit of shadow, making it slightly hard to see. But you can see the eggs just fit inside the bag. Get that to refocus itself. Just there, they fit inside and look really, really good. And then we can snap that shut. And then the other accessory we have here is Dr. Grant's rucksack, as you can see just there. So really cool accessory wise. I think that's really what you would want from this pack. And if we take a look at Grant first, you can see, if we move the raptor for focus sake, it's a pretty decent version of Grant. The head sculpt is a bit interesting. It looks different to the Hammond Collection head sculpt, or the original Hammond Collection head sculpt. It's not awful though. He does have his new hat here, and you can see the paintwork for the checkered shirt is actually done really, really nicely. They've managed to emulate that texture really well. And I know we saw some prototype photos where it wasn't looking like it was going to be realised so well, so they've done a really nice job with that. Now the belt is different when compared to the Hammond Collection original version. He doesn't have the additional pouches, so that is a different piece, or a retooled piece just there. And then you've got the boots, the legs, and all of the articulation you would expect from a Hammond Collection figure really. This is just an awesome version of Grant to have. And I'm really, really curious to see if we get a version with the jacket over the top at some point down the line. That'll probably be quite far down the line, but it would be cool to get that version of him at some point in time. Now putting the rucksack on is quite easy actually. I've seen a few people struggle with it, but I've just done it first try. So clearly not that difficult, as you can see just there. And then with the rucksack on, we can put the strap for the egg bag just over the top like so. And what I would probably do with this actually, just looking at the way it's laid out, is maybe put it on in the middle of Grant. So put it on in the middle of the rucksack even. So what I would do is take that off, get one arm over, put the strap on so it can come up through the middle part of the rucksack, and then put the rucksack on there and see how that works. I reckon that might work quite nicely. Yeah, that's close enough. I'd have to play with fiddling it around to really get it to where I want it to, but you can see you can get a decent enough pose from Grant. Really cool to have those accessories with him. I think this bag in particular with the eggs in it is an awesome inclusion. So a very, very cool Hammond Collection rendition of the Jurassic Park 3 Alan Grant. And if we move him out the way and bring the JP3 female into frame, you can see there are so many paint applications on this figure. Now something which has been going around online is the fact that this figure now uses the Dilophosaurus neck joint, something which other Velociraptors haven't, and that just allows it to get even more posability. So you can see there that pose is quite ferocious. I wouldn't say this is the most accurate look for this Velociraptor. Much like the male version, it is definitely stylized, but I really love this figure. You can see on the face sculpt there, the amount of detail around the eye, the face, the neck, really is quite phenomenal. You get the black paint for the claws, so much patterning in the body, and then it comes down into the feet as well. The underbelly looks really good. And this, apart from the Dilophosaurus, has got all of the articulation we would expect from a Velociraptor figure. So you can see we can open the mouth up, get it to give a nice little snarl. And with that Dilophosaurus joint, you just get a bit more articulation out of the head as well. And you can see the eyes are almost slitted. They're quite narrow. adds to the menacing aesthetic of this figure when we hold it outwards like so. And all in all, this is a very, very welcome rendition of the Velociraptor. Obviously, the Jurassic Park 3 Velociraptors are fan favourites in their own right, so I am so happy to have such a detailed version joining the Hammond collection. And with that, we are really done with this 2-pack. I think this is a fantastic 2-pack of figures, and I would love to see the Hammond collection do more 2-packs in the future. I think there's so much potential. You could do a 2-pack with Owen and Blue, a 2-pack with, say, Claire and the Stygimoloch from Fallen Kingdom, or a 2-pack with Kayla and the Pyroraptor. The possibilities really are limitless. So I am excited to see what else Mattel do in the future. I think this is a really cool 2-pack, and if you're a fan of Jurassic Park 3 especially, you are really going to pick this one up, or want to pick this one up even. With all of that said, guys, I really hope you've enjoyed a closer look at this 2-pack. Make sure to like, favourite and subscribe, and stay tuned to Jurassic Collectibles for plenty more videos in the near future. As always, guys, take care and have a great week.